What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back. Another video. Today we're going to take a look at the comic origins War Machine. I know you guys have been waiting on this video, and honestly I've had it for a couple weeks now, and I've just been busy. It's one of those things. But if you want this, it's probably only a few of you do. Probably not many of you at all, honestly. If you want it, though, I got mine from Pop Collectibles. There's a link in the description below with the discount code if you want to pick it up there. But most of you probably aren't going to pick it up because, well, mainly because you don't like it. And you're probably just watching this out of curiosity to see if I like it. That's probably why you're watching this video. So hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's check this guy out. All right, so here's a top-down view of the figure that you, honestly, if you were displaying it, you would never see this. You would never see this angle. Anyways, we have a box. We have a War Machine, and I have just a quick little pose here. I'm sure we'll take a look at that in a second. But it comes with a couple hands. We got fist hands that are already on the figure. You've got repulsor blaster hands. I mean, these are very basic hands. And then you got your articulated, finger hands. But all of the hands... I'll show you this real quick. All of the hands feature a little weapon action. All right, so there you go. Got a little knuckle action going on right there. That's pretty cool, right? But there's no paint applications on it whatsoever. This is the repulsor hands. They're kind of a little rubbery, whatever. But they're matte, dark gray to black. I mean, it's kind of in that family. But you get a pile of those. You get articulated hands. But this guy right here is a cool looking figure, right? I'm not going to bother with the batteries because honestly, they're just going to die. I'm not going to mess with them. But the point of contention with this entire line is this plastic section going on here, right? And the stealth armor version, which I reviewed already, you can check out that video. Obviously, I did the original one as well. The stealth one's definitely by far the best looking one because this is tinted blue. On the War Machine one is clear, just like on the original version, right? And you can see through it, and you can see the different textures and stuff behind the plastic, behind the acrylic. You can kind of see it right there. And it looks good, right? And the reason I was really drawn to this, I was just thinking about it like original, well, I guess real original, but the comic cover, the first time I saw a War Machine on that cover, like blue background, says War Machine on there, it just looked awesome. And so this was drawn to that. In fact, I kind of want to search out a graded copy of that book I can display with this. It's probably just cost me money, but regardless, I don't know. Something about this just screamed, buy me. And it might be just because I'm buying all the Iron Men, well, almost all the Iron Men, and the War Machines, or maybe I'm just a sucker for hot toys. I don't know which one it is. But matte black or gray finishing going on here. There's no weathering whatsoever on this. I mean, it's just clean. Like even here, like there's no detail. I mean, there's detail, but there's not like, there's no paint applications or weathering. All this flat. You've got this stuff going on here, and it looks cool. I love the little backpack thing, which definitely makes sure it's stuck in all the way. That's good. Then you got these giant two weapons on the top, which look pretty cool, right? On the forearms, you've got these guys right here, which do extend out, or you can plus those in a little bit. So that's kind of nice. I kind of dig those, right? And it's only on the right arm do you have that, and the left arm you have, well, not a whole lot going on. There's a weapon there, but not a whole lot. As you can see in this pose, plenty of torso twists. There's no limitations there. So typical, if you've got an Iron Man figure, it poses exactly the same. Drop down legs, you got flaps up here to get the legs out of the way so you don't scratch up the paint. So that's nice. Double bend, well, I say relatively a double bend on the knee because you're going to run into the armor. And then plenty of range of motion on the ankles to do twists and tilts and all that kind of fun stuff. So it'll do whatever you want it to do. I don't really think that's the question when somebody's considering picking this up. They're questioning themselves like, what do we do with the plastic section? The only clear plastic section on this is the chest and the torso. I mean, that's it. That's it. It doesn't come with a lot of accessories, which it doesn't really need. And that part right there doesn't bother me as much as it maybe does some of you. I don't know. Let's pose him up, see what he looks like. So here we are, guys. War Machine comic origins, looking all kinds of cool. Now, I must admit, this is not my favorite War Machine. So this is for those who really like the comic lineup, really like the aesthetics of this, and really like, honestly, that faceplate's pretty sweet. Or if you've got the other two from the set, or maybe one from the other set, the you know, the red and gold one or the stealth one. But this is not my favorite War Machine. Doesn't mean I'm not happy to have it, because I am. But it doesn't hold the same weight as Punisher War Machine. I think that's a better, you know, cooler figure, or even the War Machine Mark 1. So I think that one obviously is going to be the top dog. But doesn't mean it's not a good figure. Like, you can see, like, through the plastic, you can kind of see the armor bits. I'm not even messing with the batteries because I really don't care. But it's a cool looking figure. Plenty of weapons. I wish, I saved this. I wish there was some more detail in the dark gray graphite black bits, I guess. And there's like no paint application whatsoever going on in this thing. And I don't know. It's too clean. It's too clean, right? So you got this. I'm I'm just going to rotate them by hand instead of throwing it on the turntable. But it's too clean. Like right here, there's no detail whatsoever. And I kind of go in here. You can see there's just, yeah, not a whole lot going on there as far as that goes. It poses well. If you've got an Iron Man figure, it poses like that. But we'll do some more poses. You know, I just want to give you my honest thoughts on this guy. One more pose for our War Machine here, looking all kinds of awesome. And when you've got a War Machine, you want to use all the weapons. So we've got the little forearm gauntlet weapon thing going on here. We've got his left and right shoulder cannons going on. I mean, it looks pretty stinking cool. Plenty of rotation on the torso. So I thought maybe the plastic might have some hindrances there, but not so much. You can see that right there. Plenty of rotation on the head. I mean, you can do whatever you want. If you've got an Iron Man figure, this will do everything you want it to do, including look pretty awesome. So big fan of this guy. Now I do have, let me go ahead and bring him in here. Let's see if I can do this without knocking stuff over. Yeah, I guess I can. I do have the red and gold classic Iron Man. I think these guys look great together. I think the blue stealth is definitely my favorite. Go check out that video if you like. But if you want an Iron Man War Machine figure in the collection, that's a good one. I still would, I would vouch and go for the Mark 1 War Machine, or I'd go with the Punisher War Machine. That's what I'd do if you were on the fence. If you're just a comic collector, then Punisher War Machine was a no-brainer as well. But this is a good one for that. So if you want it, check it out. Pop Collectibles in the link in the description below. That's all I got to say about that, in the words of Forrest Gump. As always, collect what you like. See you next time.